Now we're going to have word problems and see if we can figure out where things are going to come from. So if the hypotenuse of a 30, 60, 90 triangle is 36 square root of 3 units long, how long is the longer leg? Write your answer in simplest radical form. So it's already told you, you have the hypotenuse and you're wanting the longer leg. Okay, let's draw it out just to make sure we understand what's going on. You could have drawn the triangle anyway, but here we are. We have 30, we have 60, and the hypotenuse is 36 square root of 3, and I want the long leg. Okay, so x equals 36 square root of 3, and if you have the hypotenuse and you want the long leg, you're going to multiply the top by square root of 3, even though we already have a square root of 3, and divide by 2. So 36 square root of 9, 36 square root of 9 over 2. 36 square root of 9 is 3 over 2. There's a couple ways I could have done that. 108 over 2. So 54. The long line is 54. Now, 45, 45, 90. 45, 45, 90 triangle comes from a square. And let's say that all sides are 1 unit long. So if I use the Pythagorean theorem to be able to find the hypotenuse, if I'm looking for the hypotenuse, then I have the legs. So 1 squared plus 1 squared is 1 plus 1, which is the square root of 2. So that's why it's a square root of 2. Okay, so both legs are going to be equal, and then this is kind of like a 1 square root of 2. So if you know the, let me just throw this up here. If you know the leg, each leg, because they're going to be the same thing on a 45, 45, 90, you're going to put a square root of 2 with it. If you know the hypotenuse and you want a leg, you're going to divide by square root of 2. Super easy. Okay, so on this, we have a leg. So the other leg is going to be the same because both of the angles are the same. On y, it's going to be 9 squared root of 2. Because if you do the Pythagorean theorem, 9 squared plus 9 squared is 162. The square root of 162 is 9 squared root of 2. On the middle one, we want x, and we know the hypotenuse is 12, so we divide by square root of 2. You cannot divide by square root, so we are going to put square root of 2 over square root of 2, which is 12 square root of 2. The square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is 2, and 2 goes into 12 6 times, so it's 6 square root of 2. If I know x, then I also know y, because they are the same measure. Okay, so on this one, if one leg is 8 square root of 2, then the other leg is going to be 8 square root of 2. Y is going to be 8 square root of 2 with another square root of 2. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So y is going to be 16. We have a leg, we're looking for the hypotenuse, so it's 2 square root of 2. We have a hypotenuse and we're looking for a leg. So we take the hypotenuse and put it over square root of 2. Since those square root of 2 over square root of 2, those cancel out. So our answer is 3. We have a 45, 45, 90 triangle, which means that we have an isosceles right triangle with a length. The leg is 3 square root of 2. So what is the hypotenuse? So if the length is 3 square root of 2, and then we put another square root of 2 with it, is 3 square root of 4, which is 3 times 2, which is 6. If this is 1, this is 1 square root of 2, or just square root of 2. If this is 3 square root of 3, Then I'll multiply by square root of 2. 3 times 2 is 6. That does not simplify it out. So it's 3 squared is 6.